Or is it frozen?
No. No, you gotta move the lighting a little bit more.
Oh, there we go. So it's delayed. Delayed.
Yeah, it's a little delayed.
A delay. So dark.
We'll wait for people to start showing up here.
Yeah, you folks can come in and watch me stumble out of my shell here, so to speak. I know. Just feel on live, the bottom of the book's a little dark.
That's okay.
That would kill it. Strange it's dark on the bottom. But hey, we'll let some people trickle in. Thanks for bookmarking my show. This is Paul of Paul's Problems. Simultaneously being broadcast on Tales from the Flipside YouTube channel, I believe, with the help of the Brian McClay. And we're gonna go through some turtle books here and see how it goes. Wanted to try and add Brian. Maybe I'll try one more time, Brian. What do you think?
Yeah, it's up to you, man. I can hear you. Otherwise, I am streaming live on YouTube. So
I'm gonna do this. That's gonna be bad. And then you said press your name in here.
Yeah. Click my name on the chat thing and see if you can add me.
Invite to co-host. I did that.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Hold on here. Hold on. Let me go to my whatnot. I think I need to go watch it. Hold on. Hold on here.
You come early, you get to see behind the scenes of the problem. But we are going to sell some turtle books today, I promise.
Okay, hold on here. I'm looking for it. Trying to find it.
I don't know what the camera.
All right, there we go.
Now it's my screen's green.
All right, now go ahead and add me.
Okay. Anything?
No. Huh.
I'm not sure what people are seeing right now because on the
get out. What it is showing something. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now you're good.
All right. Weird.
Yeah, it won't let me join for some reason.
So I don't need to be. I don't need to be on my phone. I can quit it, right? Because now I got dual feedback for some reason.
Yeah, you can quit it on your phone. I'm gonna mute you on this. There we go. Now you should be fine.
All right, cool. Let's give this a shot.
So,
but now I do have echo.
Now you have echo?
Through you, Brian? Do I need to mute you?
No, you should be fine. Do you hear me okay?
I hear you, but I hear me twice.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me do this.
I don't think
we can only hear Paul.
I don't think there's a mic in it.
Yeah, it won't let me. It won't let me add. That's silly. That's a bummer. All right, you're just going to continue to go like I'm not even here, Paul, and I'll jump in if you have any questions, and I'll be live streaming as we go. I'll help you out.
Sounds good. I don't know why I have dual audio on my ears, but I would rather have dual audio here than you as the audience.
Yeah.
So we got a slew of people in here. Turtles 87, Gonk's in here. Of course, Flipside's in here. So we're good, man. We got some 12 people. I think we should rip it off, maybe.
Well, let's
something.
Talk a little bit about your this is your one of your favorite all-time books right here.
Yeah, this is the book that got me into turtles. So I was up in my brother's makeshift comic shop looking around in the above our shed, and I pulled this book out and they kind of just said take it and leave, get out of our hair. But if you look closely, you might see why this caught the eyes of a young man. But this is 1984 TMNT Mirage #2 third print, and it's a Rich Corbin cover.
Super tough book to find.
And yeah, tough to find, tough and high grade, 9.6s, 9.8s. Good luck. I got this one at VF minus.
It's about a
and it's a
$20 to
nice
$30
wraparound
book.
cover. Depending on condition, $20-$30, maybe more. But see if I can do this without turning it into a problem.
Do you see the little yellow
But I
three
do
dots?
have a Paul's problem story for later about getting my first big turtle collection for PC. So I'll try and remember that. But people are still trickling in. I appreciate it. And if you hear any bad audio or high music that's too loud, whatever, let me know. But let's see, 3 dots. I'm told to click.
And then
Start an auction.
And then you can set it for the price you want to start and for how long. I would go a minute, and then I would start this at like $5.
Let's go a minute. Let's do $5 for this one, just to see. So this is a beautiful wraparound cover. I have this wooden turtle book behind it by a little gentleman known as 4 Color Creations. Makes some beautiful artwork, so I wanted to showcase that in the background. We have some beautiful books coming up as well. And then some I got my final ones. This Mirage Volume 4, #1, signed by Peter Laird and sketched. And I'm told the only way you can get a Peter Laird signature is if you're his waiter at a restaurant. So we'll see. But this is the one, man. This is the book that got me into Turtles. Beautiful painted cover with a little bit of a view.
Is this a wraparound
on there? So yeah, it is a wraparound. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna do these in order. Mr. 87, so 44 is going to be coming up soon. But what other week? Number 117, 1 and 10. Not today. Today we're doing pretty much. Hey, we got a winner, Rick Dodd. Thanks, my man. Much appreciated. We're doing Mirage Volume 1 today for the most part. So heavy on that. And then Volume 4, this signed book on the left here. Beautiful artwork, wooden comic covers by 4 Color Creations. I couldn't go on with turtle books and not feature that.
Amen.
So, what else we got? Number 2. Ninja Turtles, Mirage, 1986, number 8. This is a Kevin Eastman cover. And let's do this for a minute. And we'll jump into everybody's favorite number, $1. And I'll tell you about the book starting now. So this is a Kevin Eastman cover. The first Renette appearance. She's the apprentice to the Time Master, Lord Simultaneous. So there's a time scepter, as well as, which could have been the inspiration for the 3rd TMNT movie. Everybody's favorite movie, right? And I think this character was later based off Eastman's wife. I'm not sure. I know there is a cover later where Eastman draws himself being beaten up by Shredder, and his wife is there to defend him. I didn't know that NECA's making a figure for this character this year. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And Turtles 87 is saying that April O'Neil is based off his ex.
Interesting. Interesting.
So that's interesting. Sweet. Good pickup, man.
Nice pickup for $2, a OG Turtles book.
Heck yeah. Very nice pickup. Let's see. Got next. This is the special Glare edition. This is TMNT 1987, number 11, called True Stories. It is a Kevin Eastman cover. And I'll tell you about the book when we run it here. And we'll do the same thing. $1 1 minute.
These OG Turtle books are so tough to find.
And you can't go to your LCS and find these anymore. You used to, but they're swiped up, and if they aren't, they're marked up. And if they aren't marked up, they mark them up at the counter. You know how those stories go.
Super rare. This is about a
Super rare 13 live
$20 book, raw at least.
It's about a $20 book. So in this one, the turtles are at Casey's grandmother's farmhouse. They're recovering in the movie after their last encounter with Shredder. So you get some look at what they're doing, hiding out after a Shredder encounter. And this one I got at VF. I just want to do a little bit of undergrading and over delivering. I don't want unhappy customers. And so people are still trickling in. Got it at $4 right now for Mr. Solo Wookie. Much appreciated. But that's cool. I didn't know that April was based off his ex or wife at the time. Oh, oops. But good win by Solo Wookie. Much appreciated. Let's see what's next. Moving our way up the turtle line, we have number 12. So this is a Kevin and Peter decided to take a little bit of a break from collaborating on the TMNT books to do some issues separately. So this is actually Peter Layer's first solo flight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is
cover,
like a $40 book.
Writer, penciling, and some lettering by Steve Levine.
Yeah, this is a $20 to $40 book, it looks like.
Looks like this one's about a $20 to $40 book. So we'll see what happens. Is this a wraparound cover? Let's find out before I start it. Wanted Comic wants to know. Paul's problem admitted earlier. Should have checked. This is a wraparound cover. I'll show you the back here.
Oh, wow.
So, turtles getting hunted in the woods, just trying to hang out at the farm. Guys can't catch a break. So, let me fix this. And we'll run it. So, wraparound cover confirmed. And Turtles 87, check out 4 color creations for that wooden custom turtle book cover I have in the back.
I'll drop a link.
I think a link is going to be dropped in the YouTube, I'm being told. But you can go to fourcolorcreations.com, search for him on Etsy as well. And up to $5, very fine copy of TMNT number 12, wraparound cover, first solo Peter Laird book, as those two had a few problems of their own.
Very rare to find
Looks
those.
like a Flipside dropped a link in the chat. Yeah, again, man, these are hard to find, and I'm happy to finally part with my love of Turtles. Beyond my PC, of course. Solo Wookie with the win. Thank you, my man. What else do we got? This is TMNT number 13. The People's Choice is the title of the story in this book. And it's a Michael Dooney cover. Some inking and toning by Steve Levine.
Another $20
and
to $40
we'll see
book.
what we're going to do with this. It's about a $20 to $40 book, so I think we'll do a $4 start while I tell you about the book. So in this issue, the turtles are camping at an old abandoned factory when a shooting star destroys the factory and crashes into the lake beyond. A huge robot emerges and just madness follows. Fighting the robot, a couple alien chicks, Mariah and Jana, battle it out. I can't remember if there was a Jello pool involved or not. You'll have to let us know when you win it what happens in there. But some craziness, man. You know, a couple boys just trying to camp out, and shooting star destroys the cool abandoned asbestos-filled factory they're trying to camp in. And then they got to fight a robot. I mean, that's why they carry the weapons with them all the time, right? But beautiful cover. But I got to let it go. You know, these are my problems, and you, lovely folks, are the solution. But the People's Choice, 1988. Ooh, I missed. Number 12 was the last issue for 1987. Should have highlighted that. Made that another little point to check out. Up to $21. Thank you, Solo Wookie. Much appreciated. Got this at VF under grade, over deliver. That's what I want to do. Solo Wookie with the win again. Thank you very much. What else we got? Ooh. The boys out for some trouble in TMNT number 14. Let's see what I can do about the light. A little bit of adjustment. But 1988 title, The Unmentionables. This is a Kevin Eastman cover. Inking and toning by Eastman and Talbot. Some lettering by Steve Levine. And this is a little bit of a little fact from a little research. The cover is dated 1988, but in the back of the book it states, I'm sorry, February 1988. In the back of the book it says May 1988. So unfortunately, they didn't have the paperwork to clarify which date is correct. So it's listed in many places as May as the release date because number 13 came out in February of 88. So what they assumed is that Mirage didn't publish 2 books in 1 month.
Last sold for $39 and $40.
A little bit of history for this book. About a $30 to $40 book. And yeah, we'll do that at a $4 start, 1 minute. And let me see if this is a wraparound cover before I hit start. Yes, it is. Ooh. check the back of this out. A little lady on his arm. I like this. Awesome. So this is Turtles number 14. 1 minute, $4. The boys out getting gangster. Wraparound cover. April on Casey's arm. Kevin Eastman cover. What more could you ask for? Tommy guns, shotguns, brass knuckles, cool hats, cool dudes. Who wants it? I think this is one of the classic Mirage line
Casey
covers
looks awesome.
as well. Casey looks awesome, man. He's gonna come in and make somebody's day not good anymore. Turtles in their all red bandanas, of course. Looking to back him up as the muscle. 12 seconds, 11 seconds left. Beautiful wraparound cover. Ninja Turtles number 14, 1988. Solo with the win. Congratulations, man. What else we got? Working our way up to somebody who's looking for number 44. But this is 1988, number 16.
Ooh, that's a
titled
cover.
A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Story. So this is a badass cover too. Black cover is hard to come by. Hard to come by in good grade. I had to throw a VF minus on this one. But what do I have written down about this cover? A little more history. This issue was released before number 15 due to scheduling problems. So Mark had completely finished his issue before Peter and was able to get his pencils done on 15. So Kevin and Peter decided to release 16 prior to the printing of 15 for the fans to alleviate the wait for a new TMNT comic. Let's see. What do we got? What do we want to do? 1 minute. We'll surprise you. We'll throw it up at $1. Let's see what happens. This is a crazy time traveler story in this issue. But I didn't know that this came out before 15. So
that's crazy.
I imagine the LCS has got a lot of questions. Where's my 15? You ever had that happen to you? You go into the comic store, or you go home to put your books away, and you're missing the previous issue or 3? It happens. Not if you go every Wednesday, though. But you pick up that pull box that's half full. Sometimes you get disappointed.
I love how they all have red bandanas in these old books.
Yeah, I think one of the other awesome parts about these is the Turtles have all their red bandanas on. And if you didn't know, they got their colors later on. And in the beginning, you're supposed to differentiate them based on what weapons they had. But the colors aren't too bad either. But again, all red OG is pretty badass. So this is number 16 going to Mr. Wookie, swiping it up. Goodbye, man. And don't forget, at the end, we have Volume 4, number 1, signed and sketched by Peter Laird. Sorry for the glare. 2018. Near mint to near mint plus condition. Hesitant to overpromise on that one. But it is grade worthy, that's for sure. So we're up to number 17, 1988, and the last book for 1988, titled Distractions. And got this up here to VF minus. My sketch wraparound cover. Let's take a peek. Oh, a badass executioner.
Oh, wow.
Hanging on the back. Who did this cover? Let's see. Eric Talbot.
Yeah.
So, looks like some feudal Japan. It does have a little bend down here at the corner. So we are saying that is a VF minus. And I'm going to run it. Nope. Casey Jones issues are at the end, Kramer. So we'll run this for $1 and let's see what I got written down about this issue. Last issue from 1988, titled Distractions. Story takes place in feudal Japan days. But in the end, you find out that it's actually just a story from Michelangelo's journal. So he's sitting there with his cat Clunk and in a Batman shirt. So bonus. He's got a pretty sweet t-shirt sitting there writing in his little journal, just making up some adventure stories about him and his brothers for you. But beautiful wraparound cover. Eric Talbot cover. Got a VF minus condition, but hey, it's a black cover. And you know how that goes. Hard to keep those minty mint. Solo Wookiees winning. Much appreciated.
Filling up his collection.
Kramer, I got Casey coming out at the end. And then a little something else too before that volume 4 brings us to the close of the show. I am, kind of selling my collection in a sense. Good win, man. Whittling it down. You can have all the comics in the world or a happy wife. And I want both. So what else we got here? I'm going to check. Is this a wraparound? This is another wraparound. It is number 18. The first book from 1989. TMNT number 18, The Shell of the Dragon.
Wow, that's a dope cover.
Collaborated cover. Mark Bode and Kevin Eastman cover. Let's check the back here. And I don't know if you can hear the weird-ass music I have on. I just put on Pandora Thumbprint Radio, which doesn't sound as good as this beautiful green outfit this lady has on.
It's the harem.
Wraparound cover. What'd you say, Brian?
It's the harem. The harem.
Yeah, it's the harem.
Yeah.
Harem?
Whatever.
So, let's fire this baby up and see what happens. Oh yeah, Kramer. Casey's badass. There is an issue of Casey where he murders somebody later. First Casey murder? We'll see. So you know what? The harems want to start this one at $5 because it's a beautiful Eastman wraparound cover. And let's see what happens. So in this issue, the Turtles just went out to get something to eat. But trouble ensues. The boys can't even get something to eat without something going down. But first issue of 1989, number 18, titled Shell of the Dragon. Got this at a VF. And we'll see what happens. I want to see that background. I want to see those ladies on the back again. Brian, any tips in my ear for lighting or
Everything looks
zoom in, zoom out? Let me know.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
I think we're good.
Yeah, this
would,
is tough book.
I would
Tough
eat lunch there. Tough book. Tough book. Great win by Solo. Thank you very much. Working our way up. We are up to 19.
Ooh.
Mirage Volume 1. Return to New York. Book 1.
$30 book
this
all
is
day.
A cover by Eastman, Laird, and Steve Levine. A little bit of a trifecta there. $30 book all day. VF minus grade. And we'll see. We'll start this one. Jump all over a little bit. I'm feeling a $2 start for this one. Solo Wookie said he needed this one. Happy to help. Happy to help. All right, let's see. So tired of hiding in Massachusetts, Raph and Leo are arguing about returning. Raph's giving Leo shit about being afraid to settle their feud with Shredder and the Foot. And so Raph wins the fight and ends up back in New York alone. His brothers soon follow because they're always chasing that little
whiner.
Little Raph. But the little whiner, yeah. His brothers show up, and Raph has discovered a little help for their fight. A huge Triceraton. So, little Triceraton appearance. Raph went out on his own and found a little muscle.
Is that the first Triceraton?
No, I don't. This is not the first Triceraton, to my knowledge. If it is, then it's going to slip on to somebody for a good price. But beautiful cover. Raph, homeless or beaten up or both. I don't know. Check it out. So he's hanging out down there in the sewer. Beautiful cover. Eastman, Laird, and Levine all worked on this cover. Boom. Solo Wookie 17. Repair Tech Tony. First Triceratons is back in issue 5. Good deal, though. Great buy. Next, we got number 22. That'd make a hell of a blacklight poster.
Oh,
is it a wraparound? Let's see. Holy snakes. Not a background, not a wraparound cover. Look at this background, guys.
Oh, wow.
Sideways in the show.
Wow.
That's awesome. Maybe I might have 4 colors make me just that one. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, it says Mirage in purple letters down there in the bottom. Awesome turtle skeleton on the back of this one. All right, number 22, 1989, titled Bill's TV Repair Service, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles story. And what are we going to do with our auction today here? We'll keep it at $2 for a minute, and I'll tell you about this book. We'll start our auction, and what do we got here? A Mark Martin cover. Another crazy time travel issue involving a bomb that pops out of a TV, explodes. The turtles wake up as robot turtles. Oh, guess whose fault it is? Raphael. And April is watching a Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
Pee Wee Herman
wow.
show. So first Pee Wee Herman and TMNT,
Might be first Pee Wee Herman in comics.
maybe. First Pee Wee Herman in comics? I don't know. It's a good question. 1989. Good question for the audience. Where or when is the first Pee Wee Herman? Right here, right now, for $20. Let's find out. But beautiful cover. Crazy time travel. Robot turtles. First robot turtle? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good question too. I think this is what I'll do for my turtle auctions is I'll try and dig a little bit into each issue. So you might know it's a filler, but you might not know it's the first Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. That's
Great win.
great info.
Great win. So much appreciated. Put that in the pile for you, my man. Climbing the Hill. Number 23. This has got to be a wraparound, I think. Ooh, it is. This is badass. They hide all the good stuff on the back. Why do they do that? Number 23, 1989, titled Totally Hacked. And I'm going to show you the back. What is this? Splinter fighting who? That's awesome. I don't remember ever seeing the back of this one either. Check the back of your issues, people. Paul's problem didn't check the back of his books for the wraparound potential. But all right, let's see what we got going on in this issue. Number 23, Totally Hacked. Yeah, we'll keep it at $2 because of a Speed Racer appearance.
Ooh.
Guess what happens in this one? Master Splinter is relaxing. Is he meditating? Is he drinking tea? No, he's playing a Speed Racer game. First Speed Racer in TMNT? I bet so. 1989. So, I don't know. It must have really been into the game or something. He hears a knock at the door, and he just assumes it's the Shredder. So he loads and blasts a cannon through the door without even knowing for sure who it is. What if it's the pizza guy? Spoiler, it wasn't the Shredder. But you'll have to read the issue to find out. So Splinter playing some Speed Racer and shooting cannons through closed doors. That's crazy, man. Who did the cover? Mark Martin. No, not Mark Martin. No, I'm correct. Mark Martin. Sorry. My bad. So good win. Solo Wookie taken home. Splinter versus Blue Shirt Splinter. And we'll see what else we got. This is 1989, number 24. Is it
Oh, this is a beautiful cover.
a wraparound? Not a wraparound, but it's got something pretty on the back. Look at the boys.
It's a $40 book.
Imagine that flying at your face.
$400
book. There's 400. You say 409.8, Brian?
409.8. Yep. It is a
Dang.
$400
Do you know what I like
book
about
in
this
9.8.
book? Oh, it's a $400 book in 9.8. That's pretty sweet.
And a $40 raw.
So, $40 raw book, $400 in 9.8. I put it at VF, but again, I want to undergrade and over deliver. But yeah, man,
Cool
this
Rick
one's
Veitch
nice. This
cover
is
on the back.
definitely one of the classic. So what are we gonna do here? We'll bump it up a bit to 5
Good call.
and see what happens. This issue, The River, Part 1. Down to the River by Rick
Veitch.
Vidic cover. Don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. Veitch, maybe?
Yeah.
So in this issue, we find out what Raph is afraid of. So buy it to find out how the heck to scare Raph. So the young turtles can't grasp Splinter's teachings. They're too young. It's early in the series. Things get pretty weird. One turtle begins to revert back to the normal turtle form for a unique reason. So this is a two-parter. Number 25 is coming up next, by the way. So The River Part 1, Down to the River. Find out what Raph is afraid of. And find out when what the heck makes them start to revert back to their normal baby turtle form. Is the first regression issue for turtles, maybe? I don't know. That's a good question. One by Solo Wookie. Goodbye. Much appreciated, my man. Sticking in the 1989s with the follow-up issue.
Ooh.
Number 25.
Great covers on these.
The River Part 2. River Hem. Same cover artist. Check the back for us.
20
Not
to
as
30,
impressive, but I will show it anyway.
$20 to $30 raw.
About a $20 to $30 raw book. So let's see what we can do today. Again, all the turtles flying at you, red bandana style. And we'll do the same today. $5 start. So in this issue, a monster attacks 3 kids in the woods. And since there are only 3 turtles left that can actually fight, they have to fight for the life of their regressing brother.
Oh, wow.
Unless they want to change his diapers for the rest of their lives. I don't know. So find out how to save. It's Raph. I'll tell you who it is. Raph's having a bad day as usual. But yeah, they gotta catch the monster to save Raph. He's in baby turtle form, and they gotta do their thing. So more craziness coming up, but beautiful cover, and make it yours. Solo Wookie's coming in it again.
Clean it
Got
up.
the complete story. Reach out to Solo to find out what actually happened in there. Somehow there are 4 turtles today, so they must have survived. Uh-oh. Did I lie? I did. Guess what? The River Part 3. 1989, Mirage number 26. So, Solo, you're not done if you want to find out what happened to Raph. Let's see what happened to the back of this cover.
Another $20 to $30 book in raw. $20 to $40 book in raw.
Melting. Little melting face art on the back. $20
Wow.
to $40 raw book. Clayface? Nope. All right. This is number 26, The River, Part 3. Next is number 27, not part of the River storyline. So this is the actual end of Baby Turtles. Baby Turtle. All right. We'll start it, and I'll tell you about it. This is just a crazy Twilight Zone style book here. We got aliens in the woods. The story's finally coming to an end, and the question is, were the turtles able to save their brother from being a baby turtle forever? If you look up some of the panels from this 3-issue set, Twilight Zone, man. Some turtles go some crazy places that I'd forgotten about, that's for sure. The title of this one is Part 3, Old Man River. And we'll see what happens. Who's going to beat Solo on this one? He's going to get the trifecta. He wants to read the whole story, that's for sure. Got this at VF Plus. Coming around the river bend.
Yeah, I think starting these at 5 is smart, Paul. It's a good place to start on these books.
Good win, Solo. Much appreciated. Let's see what else we got. This is number 27, 1989. What's on the back? Nothing too crazy. So note to self, next show, I'm going to keep giving you a little bit of the background history love. And I'll know which ones are wraparounds to better display to you. Number 27, 1989. Last book of 1989. Title, Dreams of Stone. Michael Dooney cover. And we'll do this one at 5 as I tell you about it. So, Donnie dreams of meeting a Native American chief who floats cross-legged in the sky. He's the grandfather of Radical, first appearance, Tales of Tmnt number 5. So Radical travels to the dreamscape and battles a foe called Complete Carnage. Not the Carnage you're thinking of, but that'd be a cool crossover. So does she win? So I guess we'll have to find out. Does Radical from Tales of TMNT number 5 survive to fight another day? I don't know. It's the last book of 1989 as well. But beautiful Michael Dooney cover. Just lots going on. Gorgeous. I'll have to figure out how to make the bottom of this comic a little brighter. I'm sorry, folks. There you go. But yeah, awesome. There she is. And a good win by Solo, man. Much appreciated. Solo, you have to let me know when you read that Old Man River story again. How entertaining it is. It looked pretty wild. All right, the first book of 1990 is number 28.
Ooh.
Called Sons of the Silent Age. Another Michael Dooney cover.
A 9.8 of this, best offer accepted around 2,000. I don't know if that's right, but guy had it up for 2,200.
9.8 sold for almost a little over $2,000 recently.
It's crazy.
And it's not a wraparound cover, but
maybe that's why.
Preview for this movie, you might know.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is why it's worth so much in high grade. So, what do you think? Is this the first early advertisement for the movie? All right, number 28, Sons of the Silent Age. Going up now. And what do we got in here? The turtles fight a creature of the Black Lagoon looking fishmen in this one. That's why she's half fish lady. So we got Black Lagoon dudes. We got an advertisement for the first movie on the back. Very fine condition. Early Mirage. What more could you want? I would take her out to dinner. I'd give her a chance, you know. Turtley Cool says this is one of his favorite covers. I dig. You know what I like most about this cover? I like the hair. I think that's pretty sweet. I like her painted style of this cover too. 6 seconds, 5 seconds going to Solo. The mermaid lady is moving in with Solo Wookiee. Goodbye, man. What else we got? We're staying in the 90s with number 29, Men of Shadow. This is an A.C. Farley cover. What did Farley put on the back? Chris Farley, the legend. Yeah, I like this. Look at the back of this one. This is pretty sweet.
Oh, wow.
Coming soon, a Tmnt movie parody by Mark Martin. So
they have the
that's pretty cool too.
Different color masks.
And different color masks. First color mask? I don't know. I don't think so. But it is in today's auction. Hope everyone's having a great day. I am. It's my first auction on Whatnot. I appreciate everybody being here. Working our way up the line to the big finish.
Many more
Volume 4, signed by Peter Laird, signed and sketched.
Many more turtle books to come too.
And a lot more turtle books to come too. I was looking through my boxes and you'll see me again, that's for sure. So let's go. What is this book about? Men of Shadow, A.C. Farley cover. Opens up, the turtles are fighting a gigantic turtle robot in the woods. Turns out it's powered by Donatello. But later in the story, zombies, vampires, Blade? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. Vampires, zombies, turtles, gigantic turtle robot. Men of Shadow, A.C. Farley cover. And a cool little color bandana turtle advertisement on the back. So check it out, man. Turtley Cool is winning. Thank you very much. I think we have 10 people watching. 9, 10 people, according to my screen. I've seen those numbers be off before. So jump in, jump out, tell your friends. Complete your run today, tomorrow, and beyond, because I will be back. Solo Wookiee with a win. Thank you very much. Got a little pile for my man. I'm going to have to throw some extra love in that box.
Making it easy for you.
And now we have, this is some crazy art, man. Number 30.
Oh, wow.
This is, again, I can't pronounce his name. Is it Rick Vitek?
Veitch, I think. Veitch.
Veitch. And this is pretty wild. I'll tell you about it and then we'll start it. It's in an alternative dimension where the guys are basically in like a Mad Max world with these freakazoids driving on the highway. You see that guy pulling on Casey's chain. But I'll tell you about the mission after we start this book. VF plus condition. Should I look at the back? We'll take a peek at the back. You never know what we're going to find at the back. Oh, see, someone's irritated that I'm looking at the back. I know, but maybe this will calm you down. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Headless dude on the motorcycle. Pretty sweet. And there's the title of this cover, Sky Highway. But all right, let's start this one here in a moment. What are the boys doing in this? Fury Road style. So these freakazoids are on the highway, but the mission is to get Casey's car back. So someone must have stole Casey's car. So the question is, can they complete the mission? Are they overrun by the freaks who want someone to witness them? But some good muscle car action going on in this issue. Beautiful back. Headless motorcycle driver there. And good stuff. 1990.
Be right back, Paul.
Issue number 30. Solo.
Hey, can you
Little
hear me?
sip of water. Going to solo. You know what? Let's see. I think this is a wraparound too. A little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit. But good win, Solo. I like this series. I can't remember what the color of the other ones are, but I do have that complete Souls Winter line coming up. So the next one is in 35, but we're on to 1990, 32.
Ooh.
Egyptian Adventure is the title of this one. And there's got to be something on the back for these ladies, all right? Survey says, hot mama. That's badass.
Wow.
Look at that. Leo with a mummy over his head about to freaking go Bane on him. This is some good stuff. So I like some of the back of these books more than the front.
Yeah.
So Egyptian Adventure. Man, that's awesome. So this is number 32. Who did this artwork? Survey says tag team Mark Bode and Kevin Eastman cover. Try not to hit the glare spots. But again, my first auction. Thanks everyone for being here. What did Solo say? He said number 30 is where they're riding in a 69 Roadrunner, one of his favorite covers. Or cars, sorry. Color cars. Color car cover. All right. We'll do $5 on this one. Egyptian Adventure. Sir April's friend is working in Egypt. And so April goes over there and they discover an old evil king looking for some new wives to rebuild his temple and lineage. So April and her friend are not about that. And are the turtles able to save them? Have them for their own? Who knows? You have to check it out. But this is number 32 from 1990, Egyptian Adventure. And joint cover by Mark Bode and Kevin Eastman. And yeah, man, that's just awesome. Got this up at a VF Plus. Again, if you go to your LCS and check these out in the back bin, if you can find them, good luck, man.
Yeah.
Solo Wookie with the win. Great job, man. I used to find endless turtles at the LCSs. You know what? I'm gonna tell. We're halfway-ish there, I think. 2 more books, and I'll tell a Paul's problem story about turtle books. Because this one, TMNT 1990, number 33. I'll look at the back. Paul, stop looking at the back. No, because I find cool stuff. This cover on the back looks to be all black. Number 33, Turtles Take Time, 1990. It's pretty awesome. And that's not Leatherhead, but that is one hell of a gator. What else we see on there? Robots.
Pirates.
Some pirates, some crazy Odyssey Cyclops guys in the back. Is that RoboCop in the bottom? I don't think so. So Turtles Take Time. Let's see what we hit here. So the turtles battle pirates, teleport back into their eggshells, wake up in medieval armor in this issue, and they go into prehistoric times. So I think this story was concocted up on a weekend camping trip or something. I don't think the campfire was the only thing smoking. But Bryan might have a little bit of something that they used to think up this storyline. Turtles Take Time for this one. Richard Corbin cover. Beautiful stuff. So we'll see what happens. We got 17 seconds left. Some set run fillers, working our way up to number 44. That was requested earlier. And I can't remember what 44 is. I'm going to let that be a surprise for myself. Solo Wookie with the win again, my man.
Making it easy for you to ship.
Making it easy for me to ship. That's for sure. You get a bigger box, and in a bigger box, I can fit more extra goodies. So what do we got? I'm not going to attempt to speak like Arnold.
Whoa.
But we got a badass guy with a badass machine gun here. 1990, TMNT number 34. The last issue for 1990. Title Twiddle Anxiety. Covered by Rich Hedden and Tom McWhinney. So yeah, this one's pretty sweet. I'm curious what's on the back. Number 34, last issue for 1990. Another all black back cover. But yeah, Turtles versus a machine gun. Let's check it out. VF minus TMNT number 34, last issue of 1990. The Turtles fight a mob boss who loses his mind and shows the Turtles his little friend, which is his big ass machine gun.
Is that ammo that's piled up?
But cool stuff. No, it's not ammo. They're kind of on a bunch of rubble.
Gotcha.
But I do like what they did with the title for the book. Spreading it out amongst the rubble. Turtles laying. Looks like they're out. How can they beat this guy? $5 VF minus. Anybody interested in the Rambo cover? Solo Wookiee coming in. Rambo, Arnold, Expendables, all the action movies. Mob Boss Madness. But please like and subscribe to this channel because I got plenty more Turtles coming. And I'm going to do a little bit better preview in the future, get my list up early and things like that. Solo, thank you so much, my man. So stay tuned. We got more Turtles coming in future shows and right now. So my Paul's problems for Turtles as I get things moving forward. I got one of those famous refunds for college back when, and I used it to buy turtle books. Smart financial decisions. And it was like a full run of #1. None of the magazine covers, but so I bought it off eBay and they shipped it, no tracking, media mail, in the short box. Literally just taped the short box shut and put it in the mail for, man, I don't know, between $300 and $500, something like that back then. So I was biting my nails. I lived in an apartment building. I didn't know where the box was, when it was going to get there, how it was going to get there. Message to the seller, and they said, hey, it's in the mail. Check's in the mail. But they finally arrived, so that's part of my PC collection. But oof, Paul's problems dodging bullets there. First issue of 1991, Mirage number 35, Soul's Withering, part 2 of Michael Sully, Soul's Winter. Beautiful blue cover to go with the green. And let's tell you about this one. So a turtle has fallen in part 2 here, and Splinter can't heal him. So they're trying to get some help from pronunciation Animus, Animus. And again, I used to hate the internal art. It didn't do anything for me. The cover was okay, but I love it now. So we got to find out which turtle fell, how they were healed, why Splinter couldn't heal them, and go from there. So this is part 2 of Soul's Winter, titled Soul's Withering by Michael Sully. First issue of 1991. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it. My first sale on Whatnot. Goodbye, eBay. Solo Wookiee again. Thank you so much. Making it too easy on my local post office. And now number 36. This is Soul's Withering. Is that the title of this one too? Maybe I made a mistake. So Michael Sully cover again. And way to go. It's number 36. So, continued Michael Sully cover. This is the conclusion of the popular Soul's Winter line, which has actually only gained popularity as time has gone on because of its unique art style and the crazy story. A turtle is given the ultimate choice between life and death in this conclusion. So what does it mean for the team? And the skull-headed crow featured on this cover. I don't think it's a wraparound.
That's a cool cover.
See. Just another little sliver. But yeah, this whole art, I can't say enough good things about this 3-issue set. Soul's Winter. Go out and maybe see if you can find at least the trade paperback to give this story a look. Solo Wookiee again. Man, I'm flying out there to buy you dinner, my man. What is after this? 1992, first book of 1992, Tmnt number 37. We're jumping. Not many books from 91 there. Only 2 books in 91 from
Wow.
this lot today. All right, so this is number 37. Title Twilight of the Ring. A Rick McCullum and Bill Anderson cover. So we'll start this and I'll tell you about it. Guess what the Turtles are doing? They're camping again. They're camping in the woods. And Donatello goes to the Stanley Hotel with some weird fog and the freeing of a spirit. So craziness, another Twilight Zone issue here, as you can tell by the cover. I thought this was part of the Michael Zulli thing back when, but it is not. So craziness in another issue of Turtles, Twilight of the Ring. There's got to be a Stanley Hotel in real life somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's the Shining, right?
I think a guy named what the heck's that guy's name? I don't know.
The writer
Wrote a little book called The Shining.
Yeah.
Solo Wookie gets it. Gets it. Thanks, man. Coming up. Yeah, we're right. Number 39. Checking notes and things. Look at this cover. It's got craziness going on it. 1991, so maybe I'm jumping around a little bit. My apologies. Or 37 was 91, and I made a typo. But either way, you own it. Let's see what Solo says in the chat. The Stanley Hotel is in a park where he's from.
Estes.
And yeah, Stephen King, of course. I can never remember the famous names as I'm trying to think of them. And there's a TV series for The Shining filmed out there. I didn't know that. Sweet. Learning all sorts of stuff today. So, Spaced Out, part 2 of 3. VF plus TMNT number 39. See where this one goes. Is that Roger Rabbit on the front of that car? What else we got? We got a vampire driving. Got a smart bomb, helicopter. Vegas or bus alien guy. This is a crazy cover. Solo says the scene with the witch in the bathtub was filmed out there too. Solo, you have to remind me what happens in that issue. Pull up a list here, maybe get a little more about it. Yeah, spacecraft crash lands on a farm. Aliens, yeah, it's as crazy as the cover. Repair Tech Tony, thank you, my man. Happy to ship this one out to you. And next up, we have TMNT number 41, Turtles Dream. And I'm going to fix something in the background here.
That's a cool cover.
There we go. Yeah, I like this cover. The turtles hanging out, camping at home this time, sleeping. I like that the TV is turned on its side, so you can see it while you're laying down easier. Looks a little too heavy to tape to the ceiling. Turtle Dreams, Matt Horwath cover. So what happens in this one? This is kind of like a collection of short stories in a way. There's lobster, morphine teachers, alien life forms. Someone has a dream where the feds capture the turtles. Splinter is eating food with Albert Einstein and Alfred Hitchcock in one scene in here. First Einstein and Hitchcock in Turtle comics? Probably. That's what I'm thinking. So number 41, 1991, Turtle Dreams. Definitely a sought-after cover. Let's see what the back looks like on this one. Ooh, a magician Splinter.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Is that the guy from Falling Down? I want my breakfast, damn it. But this is a cool little single issue full of their dreams. Solo Wookie, thank you so much. Picking it up. Man. Maybe Solo, maybe I'll send you a short box. Just taped up with a label on it. Some more crazy art here in number 42, 1991. Juliet's Revenge is the title. Another Rick McCullum and Bill Anderson cover. So this is a double. And start it off and I'll tell you about it. So Juliet's Revenge. April and Casey are kidnapped and they're being questioned about the TMNT. Michelangelo is bested by Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's in this issue. That's pretty sweet. And Master Splinter sits in a tree with Edgar Allan Poe. Ooh. And an angel appears. So previously it was Einstein and Hitchcock. Now Splinter's hanging out with Edgar Allan Poe. Bruce Lee is in here kicking Mikey's butt. I'll take it. Juliet's Revenge, 1991, number 42. I'll have to read my other copy, see how Mikey gets bested by Bruce Lee. But who wouldn't be bested by Bruce Lee? A little crazy summary of that issue. Solo Wookie, my man, thank you so much. And you are absolutely right. Comic Stash, Eastman and Laird, Understand Comics. TMNT is so much fun. It is. It goes all over the place. And I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. I hear they got new movies coming out next year, focused on the villains. And we'll see how that goes. Toys galore coming out if you guys are following the toys. A nice white cover, number 43. 1992. So we're jumping into 92. That was last issue of 91, the previous book that Solo took home. But man, look at this cover. Jeez, ow. What the heck are they fighting? Title, Halls of the Lost Legends. And this one's pretty cool. I want to see what's on the back because the storyline is pretty sweet. Ties into Marvel. A couple crazy. What's this one? I remember this one. So they did like a mail away art portfolio thing, which I have. So maybe I'll auction one of those someday. So these prints are in there, which is pretty cool. But let me tell you, speaking of Comic Stash, fun stories. So Halls of the Lost Legends. I'll start this one and I'll tell you about it. So the turtles find a castle hidden in the woods. It doesn't say, but they're probably camping. And so the Halls of the Lost Legends is inside, which is the place where the legends, myths, and gods of old go when humanity stops believing in them. So who's there? Frickin' Loki. is there, and Odin is there. So Loki is like stealing these powers from them as they're sleeping. And so Loki morphs into like Splinter to try and mess with the turtles. So we got to see if they can see past Loki's tricks and ruses in this issue. But pretty cool.
$15 to $40 raw.
Was looking it up, about a $15 to $40 raw book. And yeah, it just looked like a really fun storyline. VF plus condition on this one. Solo will keep picking up another book. I'm going to fill his turtle box. That's for sure. Thanks, man. Sticking in 1992. Tmnt number 44. The Violent Underground. This is a Rick Arthur cover. So we'll throw this one up and I'll tell you a little bit about it as well. And green, by the way, is the cover. It might look black in the camera, but it's oops. It's me destroying the camera angles. It's dark green. So we'll see what happens here. Raph gets bested 4 out of 5 times in a sparring match with his partner Lou, who double offends him by saying he fights like a turtle. So that was a little burn there. And then later they're sparring again, and they just travel deeper into the sewers for some reason. End up getting attacked by some foot soldiers, and then they're saved by Leo, Mike, and Don. But the question is, will Lou, with her superior skills, stay and help train the turtles or not? So it sounds like Raph's been hanging out with her for a while. So we'll see. But that's a fun little issue there. You know, some of these are self-contained stories, and then they wrap in later. And it's the turtles, man. They're always on an adventure. But Solo Wookiee is winning again. That is just, man, I can't thank you enough. Appreciate it. A little bidding war, maybe. But yeah, I like this cover. It's good art. Bumping up the time with these two gentlemen. See, Turtles 87 said he didn't know that, so I appreciate it. That makes my little bit of research worth it, and it makes it more fun too. Stuff about the books that I forgot, or stuff that I didn't know. You know, Hitchcock and who knows what else. Crazy people appearing in these books. Oh, Turtles 87, 44, my man. I'm sorry. This is the one you were waiting for. That is awesome. I hope you get this one, man. That's for sure. I want to know why you needed it. Is this the one you needed for your run? Tell me in the chat. He got it. The one he was waiting for. Congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. I'll see what else I can throw in your box. But tell me in the chat if you needed that for your run or you both needed that one. Uh-oh. If I have another one in future auctions, I'll try and tag both you guys somehow. But yeah, let me know in the chat that one why you needed it. Next, 1992 number 45, a cool Leatherhead story titled Leatherhead 2. Dan Berger story, or cover, I mean. He said to complete the whole Mirage run. He's only missing 47 and 62. I don't have 47 on my list today, or 62 yet. But stick around and something else might catch your eye for sure. That volume 4, number 1 by Laird, signed and sketched. It's hard to come by for sure. Congratulations, man. Let's start this one, and I'll tell you why this is a cool book. So the turtles are chasing some foot soldiers, and the foot soldiers try to hide in the abandoned New York lair, which again, everybody knows where the lair is, but Anyway, they barge in and are met with none other than frickin' Leatherhead, who strangles all of them but one. And so, yeah, Leatherhead's living in their old lair. Talk about a flex. Anyone know the first appearance of Leatherhead? It might be important next year. It's my guess. It's my spec. So the last foot soldier standing convinces Leatherhead to join them because Leatherhead needs their small hands to complete a special machine that he's been building. So what the hell was Leatherhead building in the old Ninja Turtle lair? And why does this issue turn Leatherhead from a friend to a foe for the Turtles? So it's pretty cool. Lots happening in that issue. Thank you, Solo. Appreciate it. Cap Jam, are you asking me or are you asking Turtles 87 if he has all the covers? And you're right, Turtles 87. Tales of Tmnt is his first appearance. Which one, though? No, he's on the cover. My spec is they're going to make a movie about him. Because next year they're doing Seth Rogen's Turtles, and then they announced they're going to focus on villains. So my spec is Leatherhead and Rat King. And probably Karai, too, which I have a Karai book coming up. So back-to-back Casey Jones issues. This is 1992, number 48. Let's see here. Shades of Gray, Part 1. And this is a Kevin Eastman cover. Is it? Nope. Let me see. No, I'm sorry. A.C. Farley cover. Anywho, just an awesome Casey Jones cover. We'll start it, and I'll tell you about it. So the Turtles are hunting for Casey. Oh, this is where he kills somebody. So Casey runs into some punks wanting him to pay a toll to cross the park. And so in the fight, Casey accidentally kills one of them. And the vigilante Nobody, who's a cop by day and nobody by night. Anybody know the first Nobody appearance? Tries to arrest Casey. But then the Turtles show up and stop him. And Nobody vows that Casey will answer for whatever he's guilty of. So interesting little situation going on there. The Turtles got to come and bail their buddy out. And Nobody's actually a ally of the Turtles, but he doesn't know Casey yet. So their first meetup. And then at the end of the issue, oh wait, my bad, that's the next one. So yeah, I can imagine in 48 issues, Casey has probably hurt somebody bad enough to kill him, but the focus of the story is that. 2 solo Wookiee. And the follow-up, number 49, where Donatello is saying, "Get wet, mother." Flipping Casey into the river. But I got this at a VF plus condition. And this is number 49, Shades of Gray Part 2. And we'll start it and I'll tell you about it. So April is in conflict with herself about life with the Turtles. I think she's starting to fall in love with Casey. So she asks Splinter for advice, and Splinter says, "Leave." Rude. But so Casey wakes up after his night, and he's definitely regretting that he killed somebody. He throws up, remembers that he killed somebody, Freddie Mercury style, and he runs off into the woods to burn off some energy. Runs into Donnie, and they have some words, and Donnie ends up tossing him into the river. Splinter was wise beyond his years. That's hilarious, Solo. And the wrap up to Nobody the Cop is at the end of the issue. Casey returns to the scene of the crime, and nobody's there in his cop uniform, kind of talking to Casey. And the kid's stories match up with Casey's that he was defending himself. So he doesn't get man one. Solo taking this home too. Good job, man. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books left, including the final. What we have right here is
Love this book.
the second Karai appearance. For a while, I thought this was the first, but I was mistaken. So this is number 53 from 1992. Definitely a big book to have. Hulk 181 style appearance versus cameo, etc. But this is... Where is my sheet? I want to tell you about it. Number 53. Oh, that's all right. We'll just go with it. So, City at War, part 4 of 13. I found it. Here we go. My bad. I'm going to give this one some justice. Beautiful, beautiful cover. AC Farley cover. So, this is some Jerry Springer stuff in this issue. Casey's wife, Gabby, is pregnant with someone else's baby. The Turtles fight some foot soldiers and the Shredder's elite. But then the elite starts to help the Turtles, drops a smoke bomb, and disappears. So, got some drama going on over here. The end of this issue is in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. There's a woman. We're going to start it because I'm going to tell you it's Karai. So the end of the issue ends in Tokyo, Japan, with a woman watching video of the recent Turtlefoot skirmish and says the situation is at crisis level. We should act immediately, her assistant says. And Karai says, I agree. Activate all units. It is time. So Karai is Shredder's daughter. So this is her second appearance. First appearance is number 52. But a great book to have, a big book to have in your Turtle collection. I think Karai is probably going to be one of those villain-focused movies next year, too. But, yeah, beautiful cover. Karai is in it. And I think she's going to be big next year. The villain movies, I think, are going to be a cool hit. I don't know. They might do animated or not. They might stick with that as far as Seth Rogen style, but we'll see. Either way, I think they're coming. Totally tough books to find. This and 52. One to Repair Tech Tony for $9. Beautiful win. All right. Somebody was asking earlier for the Casey Jones stuff. And we got that right now. Casey Jones. This is the craziest turtle story that I researched of this lot. So North by Down East, part 1. I've got this in a VF Plus. And I have number 2 coming up next to complete the story. So this is just crazy. I tried to summarize it. So John... Total bin cover. So I'll read part of it and then I'll start it. So Casey catches some thieves stealing a tub of lobsters from an apartment. And after sending glass, crackheads, and crustaceans to the ground, considers taking a lobster for his dinner and is all of a sudden knocked unconscious. So I'm going to start it and I'll tell you the rest of this crazy ass issue.
Wow.
So he wakes up to a huge lobster, or I'm sorry, huge lobsters who morph into these like Blue Man Group looking people. Tries to fight back and they knock him out again. Then Casey wakes up underwater. They're dragging him somewhere and is rescued by the world's hottest crab fisher, Gabby, who smokes a corncob pipe. So I don't. This must have been how he met her, I guess. I don't know. I think Gabby's his wife from that Jerry Springer comic. But anywho, just weird, crazy lobster mutating Blue Man Group insanity. So that's what Casey Jones does. He stops thieves and then turns into one himself when he's like, yeah, that lobster looks good. One by Cap Jam 38. Good one, man. I hope you get part 2. This is just insane. You need a corncob pipe to read this 2-parter. So look at this. Issue 2 is Casey wearing large dead crab people armor. So this is North by Downey's part 2. Same cover artist. And so we pick up where we left off. It is Gabby's boat is almost capsized by the blue dudes, who are called like the Malacostra or something. They're somehow in a battleship. So they follow these guys to an abandoned military island, and they're trying to summon the big Snappa. It's Snappuh, spelled Arnold style, to come cure their Blue Man lobster body spell disaster mess. So this is crazy. I'm going to start it and I'll tell you the rest of what I have for this issue. So Casey puts on the dead body of one of the lobstermen, like their armor, just like on the cover. Defeats all the lobster guys. And then the big Snappa himself comes. And so he defeats the big snapper guy underwater by arming a depth charge. So then there's the small lobster that was hanging on to Casey's foot. And so he cooks that baby lobster up for him and Gabby. But Gabby's furious, and Gabby turns into a frickin' lobster and tells Casey, that was my baby. What the frick, man? So he's telling this story to the Turtles, and they wonder if the story's true, but when they look up, Casey had already left. But they find the corncob pipe cleaved in two. So I don't know what blue waffle crustacean madness this story was, but you got the set, man. Cap Jam 38, congratulations. What do we got? Couple more books left. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. Casey Jones, Raphael, #1. And this is 1994. Simon Bisley cover. It is the first and only issue in the ill-fated miniseries, canceled just after one book, and no one knows why. The story was completed later in Body Count, which you might have heard about. So we'll get this one ripped off going. And yeah, Raphael and Casey smashing faces, spilling blood. What more can I say? Yeah, Body Count was really popular too. I know those issues are hard to find in high grade. Got this one at a VF Plus. So the prequel to Body Count. So check it out. And we'll see who's going to take it home with them. Solo says great band too. I agree. So thanks, everybody. Look, my screen says we're up to 13 live. 15 seconds left on Casey Jones Raphael 1, prequel to Body Count. This is supposed to be an ongoing series. They cancel it after one issue for unknown reasons. But yeah, Casey Jones and Raph kicking butt. Might go home with a pair of Tectoni here. Oh, bumping it up. I haven't read Body Count in a long time. I might have to break it out after this cover. Definitely renewing my love for these older issues. So yeah, that's a good one, man. There he is, Cap Jam. Congratulations, man. I will put this with your books and send that out. Now, before we get to the big book, I'll give you time to tell your friends that the Peter Laird Signed and Sketched Volume 4, Number 1 is coming up. I'm going to put this Mirage mini comics up.
Ooh, super tough.
Let's see. And this is sealed. And it consists of 13 mini comics by the Mirage staff and friends. 1989. Cover by Mark Martin. And give you a look at the back, and I'll do a little read down of what's here. So we got Forgotten, the title, a Forgotten TMNT Adventure by a handful of artists: Michael Dooney, Dan Berger, Dean Claren, Mary Keller, Casey Jones, Private Eye by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, Commando Soars by Laird, Melting Pot by Eastman and Eric Talbot, Lasagna Loves Lasagna Lagna, In My Dinner with Don by Mark Martin, Gizmo Reflections on a Metal Face by Michael Dooney, Atlantic City Paradise by Steve Murphy, Steve Levine, and Dan Berger, Pterosaur by Steve Bissett, The Puma Booze, number 24.5 Mobile by Michael Zulli. So we got some Zulli art in there. That's also by Stephen Murphy and Rob Caswell. Bush Babies by Mark Bode. And then three more. We got The Fray and Weave by Stephen Murphy, Dead Biker, and Gutsucker by Jim Lawson. I love Jim Lawson art. And lastly, Little Tiny Comics number 1. So this is a small book with a lot of good stuff in it. Sealed, beautiful pictures on the back, Mirage mini comics. So sealed, I know it can go for quite a little bit of penny. Pretty penny. And we'll see how many pennies it goes for today to add to your collection. We'll start this at 5 too. So 3, 2, 1, go. Thanks for letting me ramble on about it. Mirage mini comics, still sealed, from 1989. 13 individual stories by the Mirage staff and friends. So imagine just getting together with all your friends and making a really sweet little collaboration book, because that's what they did. I like the guy on the cover too, looking through his microscope. But thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Looks like we have 14 people live. You can do the like and subscribe thing. You can find me on Tales from the Flipside YouTube channel. And I'll probably be coming back here more with more turtle books, but a rare piece of Mirage history in the Mirage mini comics sealed, not signed, but it will be delivered. 7 seconds. Oh, bumped it up.
Tough buy.
I forget what this one goes for, but yeah, this is tough to find. Sealed, definitely sealed. Tough to find. I'm not sure what it's out there for, but beautiful book. Add it to your collection. Keep it in your collection. It is one of the harder ones to find. Definitely
sealed.
Out of print. Goes for being told by the man in my ear about $100 sealed.
Yeah, 80 to 100.
80 to $100 sealed. So get a little bit of history today, along with your older Mirage books. I might have a signed one somewhere someday. We'll see. I don't know. But I have this one here for you right now. I promise you that. Mark Martin cover full of everybody from the Mirage team worked in on this one. So beautiful little book. Won by Mr. Jay Beyer. Great win, man. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful one. And what else? We got one more, right? We do. I want to showcase this because I haven't yet. This is a custom wooden cover. The camera doesn't do it justice. It doesn't add 5 pounds, but it's beautiful. Custom Tmnt #1 by 4 Color Creations. They're in the back. You can check him out on Etsy and 4colorcreations.com. Beautiful work. Him and his beautiful wife just had a baby. And she's not watching this, so I can tell you he wants some time with his laser engraving machine. So help the man out. This is a good one. Volume 4. First printing. There are 2 printings. I checked. This is first printing December 2001. Second printing has the same cover. Maybe right there is maybe the
I'd
best
start that
angle.
at 50, Paul. Definitely.
Yeah. So this is Mirage still. Their final run. Mirage is done. Mirage is closed now. They officially closed, like even selling back issues last year. So you can't. You used to be able to get Peter's signature there. But you can't. So I joked earlier, maybe if you're his waiter at a restaurant. I can't remember the last time I saw him do a con. I know Kevin Eastman's out there. So his signature is a little bit easier to get, but not a signed sketched Peter Laird 2018. I'm going to read a little bit about it before we start it. Give you some time to tell your friends. Like, yeah, right. I'm not telling my friends. I want this for me. They'll bid me up. So this is Peter Laird and Michael Dooney cover. Jim Lawson did the pencils, and his art is spectacular through this whole series. So this copy is signed and sketched by Laird himself. And so the assumption of Volume 4 is that the Turtles have aged in real time. So in this issue, there's some mysterious robots on the moon, rooftop snowmobiles. Casey and April are married, expecting a baby. Hopefully it's Casey's baby. Donnie gets hit by a bus, and it's crazy. So, and this one is, I wanted to put Near Mint Plus. I think it is. I just didn't want to overgrade. If this wasn't on Whatnot today, it would probably be on its way to CGC or CBCS, whichever company you prefer. Due to the rarity and hard to come by-ness of this, I am going to start this at 50 today as the final book to close us out. The interesting thing is that Laird still has the rights to produce 18 issues of his own TMNT book every year. But a new issue hasn't been published since 2014. So I think it ended with 31, maybe. But those final issues were hard to come by. They were only available on the Mirage website, limited to 1,000. 32, I'm sorry, is the last issue. But yeah, this is the one that started it all. I was in a comic shop and I didn't know this line even existed till number 25 or 26. I was in the LCS, and I was like, hold on, they're still printing turtle books? What the hell? So signed and sketched by Peter Laird, 2018, Mirage Volume 4. Going for a steal to Solo Wookiee. Good job, man. I'm going to send it to you in this top loader, well protected with the rest of your loot. So congratulations to everybody who won today. Thank you to everybody who came to check it out.
Make sure to follow.
We'll see what comics I have in the future. Of course, Turtles. Please follow me here. You'll get the little alerts. And I think the next show will be even better, if you can imagine that. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.